Well, a fine good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Colchester, Vermont today, in the old Methodist Cemetery. It's behind the fire station, which is right over there. So, this is part 2 of my walk of this cemetery. So, come along with me, and let's explore some the rest of the graves. You can see there's snow on the ground. I had said I wouldn't be in a cemetery once the snow fell, but we didn't get much snow. Maybe, I don't know, maybe an inch. Wasn't that much. Maybe a couple of inches. Really, it just really wasn't that much. There appears to be decoration on this side, but I don't know. I mean, we'll come around the other side. I'll take a look, see. This is a big stone. Holy cow. Now see, this is why you have to be careful. Look at, I mean, can you see how little of that is sticking up out of the ground? I had worked with someone years ago whose last name was Manley. I wonder if she's any relation to these folks here. Grandparents, perhaps. Great-grandparents? All right, let's go down and look at these down here. Looks like you could be buried here. If you wanted to be, you'd have to contact the town of Colchester in Vermont to see if there are any sites available and how much they'd cost. I believe there's essentially a discount if you live in Colchester. It costs less anyway if you live in Colchester as opposed to other cities and towns nearby. Oh, Phineas, and that's not a name. I see that often. Definitely has an 1800s ring to it. Indeed, he died in 1866. Nifty. There should be no trees and things like that near headstones because they will do the old heave-ho to the headstone. Maybe you can't tell that's leaning. Perhaps if I walk around to the side, and then you can tell that, holy cow, this thing is leaning. Oh, I think you can tell that. You can see the top broke off right here. That's a shame. We see that Russell A. lived from 42 to 1960. That's only 17, 18 years old. Let's see. 1960. Korean War had already ended. I don't think Vietnam has started yet. Let's grab these over here too. There's nothing attached to that flag, so I don't know which war he would have served in. I guess he could have been a dignitary, something like that, rather than a veteran. Always grateful when people point out such things to me. I had mentioned there were a couple of gentlemen in the last video who have offered information on what different things stand for, different initials stand for, military abbreviations. And one of them has said, well, it could be a dignitary, not just a veteran. Good point. Appreciate that. And we're on the other side. Oh, yeah. Jane Trombley Eldred, 58 to 2016. Which would put her at 58. That's young. I can see a base of a headstone right here. I wonder where the rest of it is. I suppose there could be writing just on that. Admittedly, I hate to disturb the beautiful blanket of snow right there, so I think I'm going to leave it. Alright, so I was over here. Thomas Griffiths, 1895, age 73 years. I don't know what the other one says. Oh, 5 months. That's what it says, 5 months. So the names are on this side. What do you think of a tombstone? This is about right. This right here. And this itty bitty one. Yay for the zoom. Don't have to bend down as much. Ooh, this one has had a better day. Of course, could this just be... No, it broke off. And we can see right here how this has come apart. Holy guacamole. Alright, so this does illustrate this rod right here. So, I've explained in a handful of the videos how this works. So, looks like that rod broke off at the top. So, the rod could still be inside this headstone here. The other portion of it. So, it looks like an iron bar. It has rusted. Something to keep in mind. And even ones with two posts on either side have failed. And if you have it like putty on it to hold it in place, those fail too. So, don't know what to tell you. I'm guessing if it's flat, you might have the best chance of keeping it upright, so to speak. Oh, didn't realize how late it was. It's about 10:04 p.m. Sun will be setting in the next 20 or so minutes. So, I would say I need to speed this up, but the reality is I don't walk that fast. And I do see a couple of headstones right in the middle there. Interesting how these two gravestones here are hugging the tree. And my bet is that the tree is much later than they. I see died 1863, 5. When we get over there, we'll see better. Ground is uneven should you come here. Well, this one's cracked. Look at that. Right there. And around. I guess this is the only cemetery I am filming today. Well, I don't think that's a cluster of headstones right there. I think that's one headstone maybe right here. And the rest are broken bits. Oh, no. I take that back. All right, so it's still broken though. So we can see the hooks. Do you see the hooks? Yes, hooks right there. And what that shows us is there had been a chain around this family's plot. There's that right there, broken over there, broken over here, broken here, and one right there. This is the Brownell family. If you don't know this area, 20% of my audience is not from the U.S. So, or is outside of the U.S. anyway. It could be from here, but not outside the U.S. So, the Brownell, the name Brownell is a big name around here, particularly in Williston, Vermont. But let's do a walk around of this. Ira, I saw that name on the side. It just says you, Henry, and Jerry. And this is one of those pillars. Another headstone that's had a better day. Looks like a marble headstone. Now that is a very thick tombstone. Holy cow. And we see, I've talked about roots. Not a good idea. Of course, it sort of looks like a hand coming out from underneath, doesn't it? Yeah, but it's a root. I'm willing to bet those are children's graves right over there. See right here? Holy cow. Now, I did read that headstones underneath trees are going to get this moss stuff and a lot more moisture exposure than those which are not exposed. See, this was the headstone from the other side, 1865, age 16 years, 7 months, and 19 days. May you rest in peace. No idea what that says. These definitely look older. And another one with a decent lean on it. She died 1874. Yes, 1874. So fairly old. I mean, you know, when any one of us dies, there will come a point when someone's going to be walking through and thinking, wow, really old, long ago. Let's see. I've already walked the bottom portion of this. Been down there. All right. Another Union soldier. The Baker family. This is that family plot I was telling you about a moment ago. I like this angle of it, this view. I'm not going to walk in the center there. I can't see anything anyway, so there's really no point. Another Carey with a different spelling of the last name. I wonder if they're still distant cousins or something. Seymour Carey. I can see right there, there's something. So I'm going to avoid that. See some more over here. Can't read them. Not going to go over there either. I'm a veteran, but there's nothing to indicate what the person, or as I said, perhaps a dignitary. I don't see this kind often enough. These dual headstones. I love this style. First time I saw one was at the Munger Cemetery in New Haven, Vermont. Another one with an urn on top. And there's another right back here. And then start down here. And then I'll just be walking back towards my car. See the name Chase. See, there's a door. See Chase. I think this is all the same family. You see that little piece down there, and there's another one right here. I think that's supposed to show us this is the same family. Oh, I didn't realize that's an urn right there for flowers. Okay, well, I've now walked all of the old Methodist Cemetery. So glad you could come with me today. Appreciate it. So, I'm in Colchester, Vermont, where the cemetery is located behind the fire station. And so this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Thanks so much for coming along with me today. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're staying warmer than parts of me are staying right now. Maybe time for corduroy pants, and I wish I could put my other glove on. But taking photos with this hand, and you know, the screen doesn't recognize a glove compared to my finger. So, all right. So until I see you again, you have a great day. We know I love trees, right? All right. Have a great night. Bye.